Had jij niet dat lang schieten? Jezus. Hallo, energy weapons? Doet hij niet. Oké, visser reden het niet.
Little Starfleet, call weep, digging through scraps.
Ugh, she is getting on my last nerve. Okay, these injectors are a little beat up, but I can work with them. Some of these are real top-shelf tech. Tight J's with a 2-liter flow, modulating reserves, and those sweet new Commodarbers.
Lovely.
Gonna need a little time to get these installed. I'd rather not breach the core after we go to warp because of a full system meltdown. And that can happen with dicey injectors. Right. I'm on it, Captain.
While engineering deals with the warp core, we're stuck here. We need critical systems back online ASAP. It's a sure bet the Klingons are making repairs, and they aren't as safety concerned as we are. They might be back and shooting faster than we'd like. We're on it, Captain. I located several Klingon military satellites nearby. Ian thinks we'll be able to reach Starfleet if we destroy the satellites, and I agree. Besides, we could use a little more target practice.
You must be within 10. Use your phaser more to make ship is under attack. Use your torpedoes on an enemy when they're...
Target destroyed. 2 more to go.
Wel toevallig de satellites precies bij elkaar hangen. Hè?
Warning, ship is under attack.
Starfleet, you are persistent, little cockpoo. Die well.
Long-range comms are back, Captain. Shall I send the distress signal?
That Klingon ship took some real damage during the fight. I bet she's leaking plasma all over the place. We might be able to use that to find them.
Yep.
No argument here. I'd rather not get blown up by Klingons on a cadet cruise. Or, you know, ever, really. Sending you the data now. We can trace their plasma signature right back to the source. It'll show... It's pretty far from us. We should travel at full impulse to reach it. This will temporarily take power from the other systems, but vastly improve our speed. Once we drop out of full impulse, the power will return to other systems.
Baka! Your death will be swift. Poof, poof.
Activate full impulse by clicking on the arrow.
Dankjewel.
Activate high yield torpedo by clicking on the icon or pressing Alt and 1.
Oh, alles
High
wat.
yield torpedo will increase the power of your next torpedo attack.
Klingon ships, decloaking, Captain! Captain, while we have the opportunity, it might not be a bad idea to review some of the basic Starship combat files. Wouldn't hurt to be ready when the next group of enemies attack us out here.
Ship is outfitted with phaser beam bangs. These weapons have 250 degree firing arc. This is the firing arc for the forward phaser bangs. Okay. Dit is de firing arc voor de rear. Dus in principe kan ik het beste zorgen dat ik aan de zijkant zit. En dan vuren ze allebei.
It would be wise not to follow me. Cowardly, but wise.
Click on a shield that is low on power to direct power to it.
Tamav and I need time to get the plasma injectors installed. Please don't break anything else.
Target shield has failed. Target shield has failed. Cause damage.
Incoming transmission, Captain. It's a Starfleet vessel, the Zabrova.
This is Captain Thykir Shran. We've received your signal. What happened here? I see. Ever since they acquired their cloaking device, they've been getting bold, even for Klingons. You're lucky to be alive, Cadet. Which reminds me, you're on Captain Schaefer's ship. Where is he? And did you follow his orders? I see. Unfortunate. I served with Anton on the Endeavor. He was a fine officer. We could use more like him. I take it you're the acting captain then?
Yes, sir.
Very well. Schaefer didn't place trust in his officers lightly. If he chose you to be his XO, he knew you could get the job done. I'll expect the same. Our first order of business is getting your ship and crew to safety. We'll escort you to make sure you get back in one piece. I'm sure they are. And if they're foolish enough to come back looking for a fight, they'll get one. In the meantime, set a course for our position. Zabrova, out.
Click on a shield that is low on power to direct power to it.
Dat weet ik. Conquering ship. Waarbij? Daar is hij.
So, the wolf now fights with its cubs, eh? No matter.
Target shield has failed.
Stay focused. Hit them where they're weak, and hit them hard.
Today is a good day to die. Klingon Bach, zack, zack.
We were on our way to check in on another Starfleet vessel when we received your distress signal. That vessel is still not responding to hails. Considering what happened to you, I'm beginning to fear the worst. I'm going to investigate, and I want you to join me. If the Klingons are up to no good in that system, I'll need backup. I know it's asking a lot, but we're at war. Consider this a field promotion, Cadet. You have your orders.
This feels wrong, doesn't it? I mean, the captain just got killed by a House Mokai matriarch over something she thought we had on board. Shouldn't we be chasing her instead? You're right. You're right. For all we know, this Ja'ula could be behind what happened to that other ship. We should help them. I'll get back down to engineering, Captain. We are ready to go to warp when you are.
Dat is mooi. Let's go! Ik ben ook gewoon hier. Godverdamme.
We've arrived, Captain. I'm reading the Ticonderoga dead ahead. Our orders are to make contact with them and find out why they haven't responded to our hails.
Kijken. Science.
On it. Compensating for local interference now. Hailing frequencies open, Captain.
Can't say I was expecting either of you out here. Care to fill me in? That's the start of an answer. Captain Schrawn, perhaps you'd care to fill in the details?
The cadets were ambushed by Klingons. Captain Schaefer was killed in the attack, and the ship is under the command of this cadet. The Sabrova was escorting them back to Seoul. When we couldn't contact you, I decided to alter course and investigate. Now then, what's the situation here, Captain Durant?
Starfleet has received reports of Klingon activity in the region.
Goh.
We've been ordered to check things out here. They might be hiding in the cluster and using this as a staging ground. As you can see, the area plays havoc with our systems. We've already launched 9 probes. Now that they're active, we can do an in-depth scan of the area. We could use your help. If all 3 ships collect data, we should be able to complete this quickly and deal with any Klingons we might come across. Any questions? I can see why Schaefer picked you to be his XO. Don't let that confidence get the better of you. If you need help, ask for it. Starfleet needs each and every one of you.
This may be the worst simple trip to Vulcan ever.
Ja, Tilly.
Bet you wish you were back at the academy, huh, Tilly?
You can set your ship's power levels to have a focus on attack, defense.
Ik heb een balance staan op het moment. Dus attack, dus defense, en een speed.
Scanning in progress.
Picking up large pockets of radiation, but there's something off in the readings.
Zal Ship of the Dead daarmee zijn? Ik weet niet of dat nou tijdens de Battle of the Binary Stars was of dat daarna was. Als Ship of the Dead is, hebben we een probleem.
Durant here. Are you seeing the same ETA radiation levels that we are? I'm not sure that a normal scan will be enough. We might need to do a full multiphasic reading. My science officer suggested the same thing, but it seems you're already aware of it. Nicely done. We'll perform a tachyon pulse wave and see if that solves the issue. Report your findings once your final scan is complete.
The deflector is realigned to emit a reverse tachyon pulse wave, Captain.
Kijk, dat vind ik op zich wel heel cool in deze game. Wat ik me kon herinneren. Afhankelijk van de career die je gekozen hebt, tactical engineering of science, krijg je verschillende opties in bepaalde situaties. Als ik nu een tactical was geweest, had ik waarschijnlijk daar alleen maar onderzoek kunnen doen of wat do you suggest? omdat ik nu science ben, kon ik die wel, als we nou dat alignen, die naar de deckgear beam, dan zou het wel moeten lukken.
Reading an impulse spike. Captain, it's the Klingons!
Under attack. Target shields have failed.
Was denk ik een ship. Oh fuck. Even dat het ship uit. Kijk, even damage op de shields.
Hey, did we just fight the Klingons again?
Yes.
Ooh, that was lucky. Half the systems down here are bypassed like a Christmas tree, Captain. We can't take much more combat. I mean, I'm good, but I'm not a miracle worker.
Ticonderoga is under attack. Use full impulse to reach her quickly.
Dat in deze game zit, laten we even kijken. Dat was iets van software mouse. Dat zo te zien, alleen maar voor jullie jongens. Lolbeden.
Multiple Klingon warp signatures inbound.
Taking heavy fire here. Request immediate assistance.
Yes, we can. We hebben alle schilden. Dat zijn maar beurzen. Zeker dus of wat dan ook. Yep. Beetje laatheid zeg maar.
Multiple Klingon ships decloaking.
Dat is geen Klingon ship. Oh shit.
There's too many of them.
3 ships.
More of them inbound, Captain. Like our odds here.
They're leaving, most likely for a more valuable target. Concentrate fire on the remaining vessels. Typical Klingon error. All ships, fire at will.
Nice shot, cadets.
I think I know what the Klingons are up to here. They're using this system as a staging area. Something big is about to go down. We're picking up a large number of inbound warp signatures. Their most likely target is the Corvan system. There's a dilithium mine there, one we can't afford to lose to the Klingons.
Ja, de knuppels should go cover the wall
The Ticonderoga was badly damaged and they took heavy casualties as well. Medical tells me Captain Durant was injured, but she'll recover in time. I want you to go to the Corvan system and warn them about the Klingons. The Sabroba is better equipped to hold off further Klingon attacks and assist the Ticonderoga here. do what we can to delay them, but it'll be up to you.
We have to make our way to Corvan as soon as we can.
Let's go.
Red alert! All hands, battle stations!
Simpel. Er is wel heel veel info voorbij.
You need to warn the Corvan colony about the Klingons. We'll do what we can to hold off the Klingons here and repair the Ticonderoga. Good luck.
You are now in
Congratulations.
Dat ziet er cool uit.
Use M to open up the map for sector space. You can click on a system to plot a course and set your ship to automatically fly to it.
Oh, dat is het trouwens wel. Nee.
We're giving her all she's got, Captain. I hope we get there in time.
Oh, nou, oké. Even... Oké, wat hebben we hier? Medium idle. Dat is wel wat. Oh, ik ga wel naar huis. Meer flight speeds. Meer impuls. You did meer damage. Hier staat janitor zetten. Dat zal een punt zijn. Ja, bezig. Deflector. Torpedo's. Is dat science console? Oh. Dat vind ik niet erg. Even mezelf pakken. Voor automatic rifle in plaats van dat training rifle. Daar ook bij. Die bow kan daarbij. Hoppakee. Zo, nou kunnen we wel die kant uit. Less responsive. Oh nee. Again, Children of War.
Looks like we got here before the Klingons, Captain. We should make the most of this advantage. What are your orders?
I've managed to establish comms with the colony. It's not a great signal, but it's the best we're gonna get. Putting him through.
Hello, Captain. What can I do for you? Run that by me again. Your signal's breaking up. Did you say Klingons?
We just lost contact with Corvan 2, Captain. Something's blocking all subspace signals in this area. There's a comm satellite nearby.
The SAT uses our security protocols. We should be able to access it.
Scanning in progress.
Our hails are still blocked. The Klingons.
Not from orbit, Captain. The Klingons are disrupting transporter operations at the local level. Colonial evacuations on a mass scale could be problematic.
Klingon forces inbound on an attack vector, Captain!
Let's go!
Those civilians won't last long against Klingons. We need to help them.
Well, I don't really shoot them nowadays. Waarom doe mijn feestje niet best?
Target shield has failed.
Cannot be modified in combat. Ik vraag me wel af waarom. Is dit nou even onze?
Warning, ship is under attack.
Oh ja,
Target shield has failed.
is die ringshot komt of zo? Zou dat het zijn?
Warning, ship is under attack. Target shield has failed.
Waarom doet mijn feestje eigenlijk niet? Ik heb torpedo's, maar dan hebben ze geen shields. fuck? Oh shit. Het is niet goed. Maar dat lijkt niet helemaal de bedoeling.
Captain, I have short-range comms again.
Captain, the civilians are trying to fight the Klingon landing craft.
I think I can break through the Klingon jamming and hail the civilians.
Ah, dat doet wel. Yes.
Civilian vessel, disengage immediately. I repeat, disengage.
Roger that, Starfleet. All ships, fall back.
All civilian ships have safely warped out of the system, Captain.
Target shields have failed. Target shields have failed. Target shields
Geen loot. Oké.
Captain, the miners won't be able to hold off the Klingons for long. I'm reading more enemy ships on long-range sensors as well. It won't be long before the colony is overrun. I recommend we beam down to help the miners while we can.
Oké. Let's go. Let's kill some Klingons. Some more Klingons.
Well, this isn't good. According to our readings, over half the colony has been overrun by the Klingons. At the rate they're moving, this area will fall in less than an hour. Right. Leave.
Leave the gate closed! We have to get out of here!
And leave the others to die?
Starfleet's here!
Oh, thank goodness. Thanks. We didn't think anyone got our distress signal. Glad that's not true. We were about to surrender. We didn't have any weapons. We do have some spare armor suits for you and your officers, though. They're in the crates next to the gate. This code will open the gate. Chief Smythe, here are the codes to the gate. You have to save the Chief and the others.
Press the U key to view your status or the status of your ship.
Dat had ik ook uit. Zijn dat allebei hetzelfde? Ja, ze zijn allebei hetzelfde. Jij ook, dus jij bent bij mij. Oké, even. Ja.
careful. There's a lot of Klingons down there.
Your Starfleet can't help you now. Please, stop! Help!
Weet je dat heel zeker?
Thank you.
Mijn muis.
Enemy targets on center.
Starfleet, we are saved!
It's just us up here, Captain. No sign of Zabrova or Ticonderoga.
Stay back! I'm warning you! Hang on. You're Starfleet, eh?
You were the one who contacted us, yeah? I'm glad you're here. As I'm sure you can guess, we're all a little on edge. If it wasn't for Fletcher visiting family here, I'd have eaten a disruptor blast by now. Not to be critical, but where are the rest of you? Oh, that's not good. We're in big trouble.
Cool.
These Klingons mean business. They've locked us out of the mine. Probably down there robbing us blind while we speak. No way we can beam anyone down to stop them. And they've probably killed all our security. Glad to hear it. We're definitely...
Page. Kit. Science kit natuurlijk. Medical tricorder. Is dat iets wat ik niet heb? Ja, ik denk wel.
I know you want to shut down that security field on the mine, but I have an idea. Hear me out, okay? Okay. I think we can hook up the field emitter to the power core and modify it to broadcast a field over the entire facility. It's a short-term solution, but it could be what we need to keep the Klingons from getting any more of their troops down there. I know, right? Well, first things first. I'm reading a device at the base of the mine entrance. If you can set up a jumper between it and the main command console, you'll be able to reroute the field's power flow. That'll open up the mine for you and set up things for my plan.
Even kijken als ik die... Zou ik dat uitmaken? Nog niet helemaal.
All right, we're in business. Almost. I'm gonna need someone to be my hands down there.
Even mijn... Volgens mij is mijn muis aan het sterven. Is up. Okay. Wat heb jij allemaal van Rocket? Je komt er tegenaan en voeling binnenkomen. Ik kan niet zeggen, dat is eigenlijk niet uit genoeg. Van mij. Dus gebruik ik dat niet. Yes. Dus ik heb even een nieuwe muis besteld. Want ik weet nou niet zeker of het in een muis zit of in game. Maar ik merk dat het op de whole platform deel dus.
Hey, nice work. Perfect timing too. I can hear the Klingons coming. We're about to have some really unpleasant company. Lend me your communicator. If your engineer can walk me through it, I'll get the job done. Just keep them off me, okay?
Right, here they come. Let them have it!
Okay, I need you to pull the action switch, invert it, and jam it back in. Trust me.
Okay, it's in there. I think I got it.
Now manually cycle the power while forcing a short through the jumper. Oh, and don't electrocute yourself. Please.
Medic! Is that all you got? Ah, cheers, mate. I owe you one. Okay, Chief, anytime now.
Look, I'm doing this as fast as I can. I'm a miner, not an engineer. Almost there.
Bam bam.
Okay, got it.
Good job, Chief. The field looks stable.
The system is still clear, Captain, but those Klingon ships are getting closer. The faster you can finish up down there, the better.
Least I could do. Thank you for putting our lives on the line here. We won't forget it.
You got it. There's no way I'm sitting around and letting the Klingons take this place without a fight. Oh, and sorry about that whole phaser in the face thing earlier. Won't happen again. Klingons worry about me, not the other way around. Let's go. You Klingons aren't so tough when your targets shoot back, huh? Oh, it's locked. I suppose we'll just have to knock.
What? The bombing has stopped. Something's wrong. Secure the dilithium and prepare it for immediate transport. Now!
Not so fast, Klingon. You're done here.
Hey, waar is mijn gun? Heb ik ineens mijn phaser vast.
Go back to Kronos while you still can. Medic! Cheers, mate. I owe you one.
Captain, we're picking up some strange energy readings near your position. What's going on down there? Did Ev shoot a reactor or something? That could be a problem. It might be pulling more power than it should. Give me a sec, I need to run some numbers. Hold on. Okay. I pulled the specs on that unit. It's an older model, but it gets the job done. It uses 2 oscillating beams instead of a fixed pulse. Uh-oh. Well, I'm seeing 3 possible outcomes to this rig overloading. Assuming the rig can handle the increased output, the beams will just keep on oscillating until they hit the planetary core. Then, boom. So, outcome 2. The rig does not handle the power spike and automatically vents the excess energy, violently. The blast hits the field we just put up, partially reflects, and hits the colony. Boom. Outcome 3. You managed to trigger an emergency shutdown before the rig goes nuclear. Still a bad thing. Not as bad as, say, a warp core breach, but still bad, so we should definitely try to avoid that. Okay, I found the emergency shutdown mechanism, and good news, it's really easy to operate. It's just a pair of simple switches on 2 separate consoles that have to be activated at the same time.
Oh boy.
I don't know, I guess it was built that way so a single disgruntled miner couldn't shut down the whole operation. Miners get disgruntled. Woo, wow, that was really close. Good job, Captain. The security field is still standing, the mine's secure, and you didn't blow up. That's good. But the Klingons are still on their way. We could use your help up here when you're ready to beam up.
Let's go.
Captain, the colony's security field is holding strong. There's still a lot of Klingon ships heading our way, though. We need to leave, and soon. But there's a problem. Civilian ships travel through here frequently. We need to warn them about the Klingons, or they could warp into the middle of a war zone.
Absolutely. We could even remotely program the signal on a satellite as we leave the system, which we should, soon. The message won't get very far, but anyone who enters the system will get the signal and be able to turn around before it's too late.
We've definitely got their attention, Captain. Here they come!
Wie het moment serieus met bezig zit. Wauw. keer als ik op een schip kom. Ik denk dat we het lukken. Dat gaat vervelend worden.
Target shields have failed.
Getting a real Kobayashi Maru feeling down here, Captain. Just being honest.
Good.
Today, you will die as warriors, Starfleet.
Sorry we're late. Need a hand?
Ja, want mijn feestjes doen het allemaal niet. Blijf je ook nog met torpedo's missen.
Forward to win ours, Starfleet. You have lost.
They won't take us without a fight,
Bots.
Captain.
Fuck off. Okay, combat attack. Oh.
Started the party without him? Disappointed.
As they say on Earth, cavalry has arrived. All ships, open fire!
Under attack.
We stood Fletcher would make a fine addition to your senior staff. I'll make a note of it in my report to
Oh, after.
Fletcher would make a fine addition to your senior staff. I'll make a note of it in my report to Starfleet Command. You've done well under extraordinary circumstances. Anton's ship is in good hands. Keep up the good work. Shran out.
We've done all we can, Captain.
Congratulations.
Let's get to safety while we still can.
Phaser pistol en een engineering console.
After everything we went through out there, going back to Professor Shermer's advanced physics class doesn't seem as scary now. I mean, what's string theory compared to dodging Klingon disruptor blasts or trying to keep a warp core stable? Speaking of scary, think Admiral Kensington's gonna go easy on you? The ship did kind of get beat up. A little. Okay, a lot.
I'm sure it will be fine. Zo. Wacht, is hier opstaan? Even de game opnieuw opstarten. Even kijken of dat helpt. Mijn muis. Ik zal de software eens een keer herstarten. Of uitlaten, misschien dat dat helpt. Dan zou ik straks in ieder geval even zeggen op mijn muis. Ik wil op zich niet heel erg is. Dit voor. Zo. Dan denk ik aanvangsje. Oké, dan doen we ook weer. Engage. Even kijken, wij waren hier bezig. Nee. Nou, eens even kijken wat de app te zeggen heeft. Ik bedoel, schip aan klok.
The Admiral's office is this way.
Volgens mij komt er wat toe. Het is wel heel donker aan die kant trouwens.
Thanks for coming. You've been through a lot. Starfleet Command appreciates your efforts, especially at the Corvin system. I do as well. I've read the official reports, but I'd like to hear your take on it all, in your own words. This Jaula has become quite a thorn in our side. Very few have survived combat here. Our agents are on the hunt for Jaula as we speak. Bringing in the sister of Takuvma will be quite a blow to Klingon morale. Rest assured, you're not the only one who wants her to pay for her crimes.
Ik heb een gevoel dat het niet lang meer gaat duren. Oh ja, we gaan opstaan. Zo. Ai. Ik moet ook nog even waaien.
Neither do I, unfortunately. Well then, based on what I'm seeing here, you're exactly the kind of officer Starfleet needs now. I know your ship might not be the Enterprise, but you've proven yourself capable of sitting in her center chair. The job's yours if you want it. Yes, under normal circumstances, it would take years of work to get your own command. But these aren't normal circumstances. The war isn't going well for us. We don't have the luxury of waiting years before putting good officers on the line. We need them out there right now. We need you. Yes, Corvin would have been a disaster if it weren't for you and your crew. Starfleet wants to recognize that. Therefore, as of now, I'm making your promotion and command official. I see the same things in you that Schaefer did. Honor his name and make us all proud. I wouldn't recommend it. I have it on good authority. I'm quite a terror when crossed. On to more mundane duties, You'll need to check in with the tailor and update your uniform in a manner appropriate to your new rank. After that, acquire a shuttle for your ship. When you're finished, return to me for new orders.
Sure.
You don't look unhappy. And that's good, right?
Your mini-map shows you where your objectives are. An arrow will appear on the mini-map if you are far away from... Remember, your objective locations can also be found on your compass, as well as your mini-map.
Nou, hij doet nog maar een beetje. Oké. Stil voor de storm.
This way. This way.
Taylor. Congratulations, Express Lieutenant Nancy. Congratulations on your recent promotion to Commander of a Starship. I can help you adjust details of particulars of your uniform within regulations, of course. This is the time to update your uniform with your new rank and city. Okay. Command uniform, man. Here. Operations, science, medical. Okay. Oh. Lieutenant command. That's anything. Lieutenant command, that's alright. Scope the Admiral. Good, that's colored inside. Oh, tuurlijk. oranje, zo. Zo. Total kost 0. Dat is altijd goed. Pak hem 7. Blackjack. Oh, shit. Oh, dat zijn ze hier. Dat is hier eigenlijk niet. Oh, die wordt gewoon niet zo licht oranje. Received.
Nice. It really suits you.
Ja, nog een shuttle verwachten we. Dat oké. Denk ik. Ja. USS toch. Dat is mijn shuttle. Eens kijken. Oh. Daar één deur weg. Eens kijken wat we bij de Admiral...
Congratulations on your promotion. I will let you know when I have a new task for you.
Lieutenant.
I have a mission for you. Our victory at Pryor's World was hard fought, and we took a thrashing in the process. We've gained some momentum from this win, but our position at Pryor's could become tenuous if the Klingon should return for a rematch. Captain Gabriel Lorca of the USS Baran is on station at Pryor's World, and he's requested assistance while they handle mop-up operations there. I believe you and your crew are ready for action.
Michel.
Yes?
Ja,
Lorca is a fine captain, tough but fair, with years of experience in the field. Follow his lead and you'll do well. Report to him at Pryor's World for further instructions. Kensington, I have a mission for you.
You survived! Then again, you survived fighting House Smoke-Eye. Admiral Kensington must have been a walk in the park for you. I guess this is goodbye. At least for now. You've got a ship and a crew to take care of, and I still have to graduate. Hey, do you think they'll use your ship for the cadet cruise next year? If they do, put in a good word for me. Ah, great. Hey, I liked being your chief engineer out there. It would be an honor to do that again, Captain. Oh man, this is hard. Stay safe, okay? This war won't last forever. And I hope we're both doing what Starfleet does best soon. Exploring the galaxy, strange new worlds, all that.
Victor die gaat niet mee. Jammer.
You are now in sector space. Here ships travel at warp speed between systems.
Daarin. Hoe is het, jongen? Beetje aan het genezen al? Nou, een drinking fire system. We picked up extra supplies at the last stop base for delivery here. Shinano and Kikara are expecting us. We should probably deliver supplies to the Shinano first, since she's closer.
This is the USS Cicada. Switch to frequency 228.7 to adjust for ion storm interference.
Ik zeg, hoe is het met je?
This
Beetje aan
is
het
the
genezen?
Shinano. Advise keeping shields up. Cloaked Klingon vessels are still testing our defenses.
Kijk.
Let's do this quickly. Don't want our shields down for long. Thanks. Our supplies were low after retaking Pryor's world. One more...
Oh, daar begint de flits. Nee, mijn muis ineens weer. Dat is wel heel erg. Best wel K1. Deze doet meer damage. Heeft geen critical.
Lowering shields now. We are ready to receive supplies. Engineering has confirmed that all expected...
This is Commander Ellen Landry of the USS Buran. Welcome to Pryor's world. The captain has requested that you transport over to the Buran to speak in person. Truth be told, we're not certain our hailing frequencies are completely secure. It's a long story. Let's just say the Klingons had a few tricks up their sleeve during battle.
Understood.
Nice to finally meet you face to face. I'm Captain Gabriel Lorca. Welcome to the Buran. This is my first officer, Commander Ellen Landry.
Sorry to hear about Captain Schaefer. He was one of our best.
Agreed. A damn fine captain. Though from what we've heard about what happened at Corvan, his ship's in good hands. Ah, and my somewhat tardy Chief of Security, Amna Patel.
Apologies, Captain. Welcome aboard. We appreciate the assistance.
Engineering's this way, if you'll follow me.
What took you so long?
You try booking a reception hall during prime wedding season. I'm lucky to be alive.
My warrior. Braver than 100 Klingons.
Kapla!
We better catch up.
Before the captain throws us in the brig with the Klingons.
We've been mopping up here after our scrap with the Klingons.
The Klingons did not surrender Pryor's world lightly.
Cleaning up the planet-based missile launchers was satisfying. The Baran is currently holding some Klingon prisoners of war.
Prisoners we plan to deliver to a secure location before we ran into a snag. Lieutenant Kerwin, I have someone I'd like you to meet.
Welcome aboard. Thanks for lending us a hand. Mind taking a look at something here? I'm analyzing some issues with the Baran's critical systems, and a fresh perspective might shed some light. Somehow the Klingons infected our computer systems with a particularly nasty virus during the battle. Another House Mokai trick by the looks of it. It's in several key systems, sensors, shields, weapons. Ugh. Right now, we can't rely on any of those remaining at operational status. If they come back for a rematch, we could wind up blind and defenseless. Wonderful. Ah, this damn virus.
Maar ze gaat even het bloed. Oh.
Shield modulations look good. Let's see how they handle the virus.
Was het goed?
Unbelievable. The virus just ate through your fix. Let's try again.
Wat is er dan met pijltjes doen zo? Align the laser calibration to adjust. Heb je ook GTA? Nee. Ik heb geen GTA. Dat is niet mijn game. Ben je nog steeds volop aan het roleplayen dan?
What the? We just lost port deflect.
Bridge to Captain. Klingon vessels decloaking.
Lorca to bridge. I'm on my way.
Captain, internal sensors show multiple Klingon transporter signals in your vicinity.
All hands, repel boarders.
So.
Lorca to bridge. We need those shields back. Do what you can to keep our port side away from the Klingons. Kerwin, I want you to head up there and give them a hand with the shields. No, I think it's time we went on the offensive. Landry, Patel, lead the way.
Chief, get us to the armory.
On it.
Captain to sickbay. We have wounded on deck 17.
We're on our way, Captain.
Take one of these phaser rifles. We just finished modifications on them from data we gathered during the Prior's World fighting.
Okay.
Bridge to Captain. The Klingons hit the brig and released their buddies. Looks like they're heading toward the shuttle bay. They're gonna make a break for it, sir.
Lorca to bridge, acknowledged. We're en route. Tepev, Landry, Patel, take the lead. Everyone else, you're with me. Let's move.
Zo. Dat is een complete lichtshow hier.
Can you hear me? Ellen!
Cover me. Del, give me a hand with this.
There's no time. Captain, you need to go.
That's not how we operate, Commander. We don't leave people behind. It's clear. Help her.
Thought I lost you there.
Fortunately, the captain had other ideas.
Nice shot back there. Glad you had our backs.
We need to move. Can you stand?
No, I'll manage. It's not as bad as it looks.
Uh-huh.
Bridge to Captain. Shuttle bay access is locked, and the hangar doors are starting to open.
It's that damned Klingon virus again.
Bridge, this is the captain. Prepare the tractor beam, in case we fail.
Oh.
Damn, it's even in the door systems. I'll handle this. Bam! Got it!
A car to the truck. We are preparing to depart the Baran. Prepare for our arrival.
Not today. Not on my ship.
Change of plan. Kill their captain, then we leave.
You'll have to get through me first.
Lorca to bridge. The prisoners are secure. Give me a status report.
Sir, the Klingon vessels just went under cloak.
They'll be back. Count on it.
We need to get the Klingon prisoners secured. Unfortunately, our holding facilities here are compromised. Under the circumstances, I think we'll need to transfer the prisoners to your ship. I think you'll agree we can't risk dropping our shields to use the transporters. You'll have to take a shuttle. It's a little old-fashioned, but if the Klingons are here to rescue their people, they won't risk firing on you. Your ship, on the other hand, will be a target. Be ready for anything. All right, these Klingons wanted a ride in a shuttle. Load them up.
My team will handle the prison transfer to your vessel. I'll have our security chief contact yours to sort out the details. Excellent. Are you ready to finish boarding procedures and head out?
Good. You made it. Afraid I have some bad news. We're picking up some photon decay heading our way. My people believe it's coming from cloaked Klingon vessels, and I'm inclined to agree. Get ready for a fight.
All ships, decloak and renew the attack.
This is the Shinano. We are under heavy fire and need assistance.
Moran to Cicada. Move to support the Shinano.
Acknowledge, Baran. Maneuvering to support position.
ships, circle the wagons. Watch out for each other, and we'll get through this.
Oh, dat was cruisen. En dat was Burg mee. Dat was een cruise. Gezellig. Hoi. Hier, lekker jongen. Wat nog pedo's straks gaan.
Good stuff. The harder you fight, the greater my glory.
Crippling damage. Moran has restored main power. Nice work, Captain. Looks like the Klingons aren't finished with us at Pryor's World. Glad you were in the neighborhood. Things could have gone pear-shaped if you weren't. I'm sure that'll look good in your after-action report. Might put a little dent in my sterling reputation, but I'll manage. That said, we're not out of the woods just yet. I'll let my first officer fill you in on the details.
This is Landry. As you've seen, the Baran is needed here at Pryor's World. And her brig is no longer secure. I'm afraid your ship is gonna have to facilitate this prison transfer.
Dat zit wel bij mijn boot.
The destination is classified, I'm afraid. I have the coordinates in a secure device, which, with your permission, I'll bring aboard with my team.
I don't disagree, Captain, but we're at war. Things have a tendency to get irregular in situations like this. Some of our prisoners are high-ranking members of the House Mokai. The secrets they know are important to the Klingons, even more so to Starfleet. We need to get them into a high-security facility as soon as we can. I'd like to send Commander Landry and a team with you to assist on this. Call it a joint effort. But it's still your ship and your command.
Hey, maar jawel.
Oh, and one last thing. Landry's on loan. She's a damn fine officer and one of a kind. I do expect her back intact as soon as you're done, Captain. The shuttle, on the other hand, you can keep. We got plenty of those.
My team is on board, Captain. With your permission, I'll take the helm for this trip. I know the way, after all.
Understood. En droog thuisgekomen, Mark? Ja, hier is het bloedheet.
We've arrived at the coordinates, Captain. We're being hailed.
Your presence in this system is unexpected. Transmit secure clearance codes now.
Yeah.
Awaiting transfer of codes. I should remind you that all of our defense systems are active, Captain. Vosker out.
That he did, Captain. Shall I transmit the security clearance codes? Transmitting initial sequence, now. Lieutenant Kerwin, begin beta security code transmission on my mark. Mark. Very much so, Captain. Possibly more than they enjoy oxygen and comfortable socks. Transmission complete. The station is hailing us now. Shall I put them through?
You're cleared for approach. Proceed to the following coordinates and prepare for prisoner transfer via shuttlecraft. Vosker out.
Kijk, mensen wie ons opwerkt, dat is overal, jongen. Dat is overal. Hier liggen veel satellieten. Ik wil echt geen ruzie gaan zoeken hier.
A word, if you please. It's about Warden Vosker. I've served with him before, and there are some things about his character you should be aware of. Serving here allows Vosker to use methods and practices that would not fly on a starship. Some of his morals are fluid, perhaps dangerously so. Look, I'm not sure what Starfleet Command knows about him, but he still has command of the facility. Permission to speak? There are those in Starfleet who are more focused on results than the cost of achieving those results. Vosker is such a man. The Admiralty didn't order these prisoners here by chance. They want Vosker to get results by any means necessary. That doesn't work for me, or Captain Lorca. The ends do not justify the means. I intend to make sure the price we pay here isn't too great. I don't want to look back on this day with regret, or worse. My team has the prisoners prepped for transfer. Are you ready to head to the facility?
Goh. Nu werkt mijn muis wel even zo niet. De hele avond problemen en nou doet het wel goed. God. Nou, dan heb ik dadelijk een reservemuis. Op zich niet heel erg is om te hebben. Eens kijken wanneer ik deze gekocht heb, hoe lang dat hij al meegaat of zo.
Welcome to Facility 2047. I'm Hadrian Vosker. Computer, update the log to finalize the transfer of prisoners to this facility. Authorization Vosker Sigma 9. We'll take it from here. A reminder, all data relating to this facility is classified. Now, if there's nothing else, I have a prison to run. Feel free to show yourselves out.
Thank you. Hadrian, it's been a long time.
Well, not long enough. Was there anything of substance you wish to discuss, or are we done here?
As in, according to Starfleet regulations, Hadrian, not your own personal code of conduct. Listen, we don't have to like each other. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's an impossibility at this point. What we need to do is work together in upholding the ideals and laws of the Federation.
Are you finished? Look, the Federation is the promise of a better future. I buy into that. Beautiful dream. People love to talk about it. What nobody wants to talk about are the hard choices it takes to make that dream come true. Every day, the Klingons remind us, though. And we pay the price in blood, sweat, and tears. So unless you're ready to learn some hard truths, I suggest you return to your ship and move along.
Yeah, why don't you show us everything you do here, Warden? Enlighten us. Show us how you're keeping the Federation safe from all enemies, foreign and domestic. Hey, we'll even take notes.
Wonderful. The prisoners are being processed. I'm sure they're being treated well. Better than the Klingons treated the innocent civilians of Pryor's world, for example. If you'll follow me. Johnson, give me a status report.
Wrapping it up now, sir. Medical scans and contraband search all came back in the green. Warden, there's increased comms from the Starfleet vessel stationed at Pryor's world. It sounds like there's another fight with the Klingons there. I'm not sure. Sorry, the signal's garbled. Some sort of interference is breaking it up, and I'm just getting fragments. So far, it sounds like the trouble is on the planet's surface.
We have our orders, and no distress signal is being sent. That being said, I'd feel a hell of a lot better if I were back on the Baran, Captain. I've got the feeling the Klingons are about to make another big push at Pryor's World.
Fine. In the meantime, we have a job to do here. Johnson, put the Priority 2 prisoners into Gen Pop. I'll make sure our Priority 1 guest gets into MaxSec where he belongs. Captain, Commander, let's get this over with. Got a nice cell waiting for you, okay? Move!
I'm not sure leaving the prisoners here with him is wise, Commander.
What are you hens clucking about back there?
Just wondering what you have in mind for our prisoners, Hadrian.
Nothing the Admiralty hasn't authorized before.
Johnson here. Operation reports a malfunction in primary systems and recommends a reboot.
Yeah.
Johnson, contact engineering. And keep an eye on things until I'm finished. Oscar to engineering. The bridge to isolation is acting up. Fix it. Now. Finally. Now deal with these malfunctions.
Hij was snel gedaan.
Understood, sir. Wait. What the? Sir, the primary deflector grid just went offline.
Look out! Klingons!
Johnson, initiate full lockdown. And get those shields back up, now! Johnson? Come in, Johnson. Damn, he's lost comms.
They're coming for you. Are you ready?
All right, let's get this over with.
Cuck.
Nice. Same to you, Haribach. Come on, stupid piece of work, damn it.
Problem, Hadrian?
I can't get the bridge to extend. We need to think of an alternative.
That didn't sound good. We need to get out of here, right now! Let me help you! Hurry!
We don't have time for this. Let him fall. He's just a Klingon.
We are Starfleet! Since you've obviously forgotten, that is not how we operate.
Whatever. Let's get moving.
God, die Bach.
I don't have time for this. If we can't...
Zo. Zo staat zootje.
Let's stow this guy quickly.
Relax. His new home's right over here. And he's gonna be here a very long time.
I
I believe you have something that belongs to me. A car will be leaving with me.
He's not going anywhere, lady. I'm in a...
well.
Ha! You were saying, if only you had shields to block our transporters. Our paths cross once again. If only I had the time to end you. Like I ended your captain.
You two know each other?
Try to die well. Ketris, surely true.
Wonderful.
Hostile force detected.
Cover me. I get the shields back online.
Hey, stopt, bedankt voor de raid. Welkom allemaal.
Yes, command.
Dat gaan we nog overleven. Dat was veel te veel. Even iets voor. Oh, we zijn... Oh, en dan heb ik terug de deur ingelopen. Geen wonder dat ik alles op mijn dak kreeg. Hoe is het, jullie?
I can't get this done if they keep shooting me. I can't get this done if they keep shooting me.
Hier eigenlijk veel, jongens.
Son of a... These disruptors hurt. Do your job, idiots. Son of a... These disruptors hurt. Do your jobs, idiots.
Do your jobs, idiots.
Son of a... These disruptors hurt. Do your jobs, idiots.
Ik kan een pakje zo op gaan in plaats van voor mij, terwijl ik dat allemaal graag. Nou heb ik aan dan. Stil aan ook zelfs. Ik heb dan zelf 200.000 phaser damage.
Damn it. Get over here and cover me. I can't get this done if they keep shooting me.
Zo, next wave. Oh, we zijn er bijna. Het zal de laatste wave zijn dit.
I'd hold off on any celebrations. Long-range sensors are picking up a Klingon battle group, approaching at high warp. Without the turrets, they'll eventually knock our shields down and finish us off for good. Shit, it's only a matter of time.
Lieutenant Kerwin can get those turrets back online. We just need to buy him enough time to get the job done.
This isn't time for heroics. One ship against a Klingon fleet? That's suicide, and you know it. Face it, we're done here. Let's get essential personnel to your ship and get the hell out of here while we're able.
Captain, the turret grid just came back online. Wait, oh no. That's bad. The turrets are scanning for Starfleet vessels. They've been set to see them as targets. It's that damned virus.
It's just like what happened at Pryor's World. They turned our own defense grid against us, and then mopped up what was left after the chaos.
How did a Klingon virus get into our system? Klingons didn't even know about this place until...
Of course. Those clever bastards. It's a genetic sequencing virus. We did a full medical scan of the Klingon prisoners when we brought them aboard the Baran. And another one when they were brought aboard this facility. But... fortunately, or your ship would be dealing with the virus too. Somehow they've managed to embed it within the DNA of one or more of the prisoners.
Wow.
If we can identify the difference between the artificial and natural bases, we should be able to isolate the viral code and purge it from the system. Maybe 5 minutes?
Okay. Protect present. Dat hier in het present zelf doen, of moet ik terug naar mijn starship?
Son of a... I can't believe he got away. After all that we went...
You shouldn't beat yourself up for doing the right thing here. Besides, if we get him and Jaula, we can just pretend it was all part of the plan, right?
Yeah.
Alright. You win. But we still have a lot of work to do before, you know, we single-handedly end the war and get promoted to Fleet Admiral.
Jaula to Tafib attach. We have what we need. Leave the prison for the rest. Hey, Toshvet! Leave no doubt!
Oh. Ik heb goed geschieten daar.
Captain, one of the Klingon vessels is...
Starfleet vessels. You are outnumbered and unable to flee. If you wish your crew to survive, stand down and prepare to be boarded. Refuse, and we will... A warrior's death then. Good. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Ik zal maar hier in de buurt van die base blijven blokken. Die satellites die ons allemaal targeten. Ik weet niet wat het range op het ding is. Okay. Torpedo's. Oh, jeez, ik ben heel hard aan. Ik zal power op de shield zetten. niks mee. Battle cruiser. One full shield. Vliegen. Er zal nog meer aankomen. Ja, dat is je aan. Een beetje naar beneden halen. Oh. Nou, misschien doen we dat niet meer. Oh, shit, achter. Dan het.